Hey guys, and welcome to another Factorio Workshop. As always, I'm here with Zuri,
Hello.
and he's feeling a little under the weather, so I'm gonna do most of the explaining here, and he'll just kind of fill in the blanks if we need it. But yeah, so this is something different. These are not submitted designs. Somebody in the last workshop in the comments asked for a video going over how to do like double header uh, base train systems and like stackers and stations because they were having issues. They said that they're using a loop based system and they couldn't really figure out how to do a good like stacker and waiting area because the trains obviously have to leave and come in and stuff. So we decided to put this together, and hopefully this can answer their question as well as anyone else's. So what we have down here are kind of the components for what's built up top. Zuri did an excellent job here, put this together beforehand, and yeah, so these are just the parts, and there's a blueprint book which I will attempt to export with all these, but these two here are the actual stacker components. One is a diagonal version, and the other is not, and that's just based on personal preference, which you want. Correct, Zuri?
That's right.
Okay, so then we got that, and then this dude here is the piece that's used here for the entrance to the stacker, and then this piece here is used for the exit from the actual stations, and then this piece here is an actual station, which is part of this kind of main line-ish in here. Um, so you can use these. We won't blueprint the whole thing because that's a little crazy and you might want yours bigger or smaller, but we'll obviously export these and you can use them. So how this works, right, is we're using a right-hand drive system, and this is our main line. So we have the trains that can come in here, just normal signals on the input, a chain here just because you want chains before every crossing, and then a normal after. And this is not an exit, right? So this allows a train to come in going this way, and this one allows a train to come in going this way. And it comes in, and it will pick a stacker. Theoretically, it should just pick an empty stacker. If there's already trains in here, then it should, pick one that's open. You can see the signal goes red, so if a train came in, it would pick an open one. And you can expand this however large you want. And then it comes down, and how this works is, again, this is for double-headed trains, and how this works is they would pull into the station. Of course, you can make this as long as you wanted, and they come into the station, they unload, and then they need a way out, right? Because it's double-headed, so they're going to essentially back out or come out the same way. But with this system, we have a separate rail, so they don't need to go through the stacker again, right? They just come down here, and Zuri's done this signaling here, so a normal signal on the output and a chain signal before every crossing again, and then a normal after, so we don't have any crashes or jam ups. And they just come out and exit back on the main line. They can take this path or grab this rail to take this path out. And Zuri has put chain signals before all of these to stop jamming, like with the stacker and with trains coming in and out, which is really, really nice. So a good way Zuri showed to demonstrate this, if you put like a cargo wagon here to represent a train, you can see now all these turn blue. And for anyone who doesn't really know how chain signals work, when they turn blue, it means that like a path is blocked ahead of them, but there's still multiple open paths the train can take, so they'll just take an open one. But you can see that this chain signal here is red, so a train won't come into here and block the whole path. It'll just go past. And then as we do this, these turn red. They're still blue, right? Because there's still an open path. But as we put this last one here, all these are going to turn red, which means if all these are full, it's not going to even let a train out of the stacker, which is perfect. That's what you want. You don't want trains like backing up on your throughput line here. And I think, that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. Again, you can make these as long as you want. Your stackers, obviously, as long as you want. And was there anything I missed or anything, Zuri?
No, you did a pretty good job. I think I may have made a mistake, though. Usually I make all of these right here, just regular signals. so that
Okay.
I always have exit precedence.
I see. Okay,
But
that's a good
you could
point.
do it either way. It shouldn't really matter.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean even the chain signals work, and yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. And you don't really need signals on this like part here, correct? This stretch.
Not really, but if it's really long, you want to add a signal just so you can put more than one train on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely true. So, I mean, really, that's it. I hope that kind of answered the question, the person who asked, and then anyone else who was wondering. You know, you just kind of need an input line where your stackers come in, and then just a separate line for your trains to essentially back out and leave, so you're not interfering. And this just works really well. I mean, you can just expand this pretty much however much you want, and just continue this pattern through. And really, I believe that's it. Well, again, I will attempt to export the blueprint book. If that doesn't work, I will export each one individually. Either way, they'll be in the description. These pieces, you know, if you want a longer stacker, just modify it a bit, stretch these out, and stuff. You can play with it. But yeah, unless there's anything else, Zuri, I believe that'll do it.
Well, I didn't do the reflections of all these to go the other way. I'll leave that as an exercise to the viewer. But that's it.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, there you go. It's a little bit of practice for you guys if you want to go in the other way. So that'll do it, guys. As always, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed and hope this was helpful, something a little bit different. And if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like. And any thoughts and submissions would be great down in the comments. But until next time, we will catch you later.
Later.